So this video is the first video about me like trying to sell PCs for profit, right? This computer here was just basically things I bought off the used market and scrap parts that I had. I think the only new thing I had was the CPU cooler and the power supply. Everything else was used or I just had it lying around, right? Before we dive deep into this video, I do want to state that again. I don't know if you've seen my last video, especially the caption in the last video, but I did put that I've been away for some time, like, you know, life happens. This last video should have been posted in December, and this video should have been posted like 1 or 2 weeks ago, but again, I've been lacking. And with that said, I didn't get all the necessary clips to show you everything about this PC. Like, I didn't get any gameplay on it because I didn't record it, and all I got really is pictures and the one video you seen at the beginning of this video. But yeah, now that that's out the way, for what you guys are really interested, the specs, let me go ahead and put that on the screen. So here you can see that this PC has the Radeon RX 580 with 8 gigabytes of VRAM, as 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it has the i5 6500 that I put back into the 7040. I just took it out of the 7040, threw it in this one just cause I bought the RAM used, I bought the 580 used, I bought the motherboard used on eBay, and that CyberPower PC case was from my original computer. It was like a pre-built that I bought, but you know, I scrapped those parts in the pre-built, put it in a new case, and then I had this case left over, so I just threw everything in this case. Actually, earlier I did say that the only new thing I bought was the CPU cooler, but I think in addition to that I also bought 3 fans. I think, I don't exactly remember. I know I should check Amazon, but I'm lazy right now. But yeah, this build, let me see how much it cost me to build it, because I wrote that down somewhere. Okay, so I found the quote-unquote invoice, right? The motherboard off eBay was $66. The RAM I bought off some girl on Marketplace, it was $60. The graphics card was $40 off Marketplace. The power supply was $41 off Amazon. I also bought SATA cables because I put some storage in there for the guy, but I had the storage lying around, so technically that's cheating, but you know, I had it lying around, so whatever. And I bought a $9 RGB controller off Amazon, and I said in the notes, I said, let's say the case is $60, give or take. It's you know, not a cheap case, but it's also not no high-end case, so right around 60 is okay. And that total came out to $285. Excuse me. And I sold the computer for $350. And yeah, I had trouble resetting the PC. I got lazy, so I thought that I could just reinstall Windows, not knowing that, you know, like you actually have to download Windows. Like, you know, once you see that prompt after fresh installing Windows from USB, you would think that, oh, it's done, you know, you just gotta log in. No, let me tell you again, no. Okay, because when I was at the dude's house, I had to download it there, you know, to show him that it worked. I was like, oh my god. And we were testing it in his garage, so the Wi-Fi connection sucked, so it was just taking forever to download. I was there for 30 minutes to an hour, you know what I mean? But yeah, at the end of the day, I got it sold, and he isn't using this for gaming. Again, this is a PC made of scraps, so I already know that yes, it's a junk computer. You don't gotta be fucking in my comments running my dick. I know it's a junk computer. Again, it's made of scraps, but the guy that bought it, I guess he already knew too, but he was buying it for like graphic designing. I don't know if he really knew, but he definitely talked me down, because I was highballing the price. I think I put 500 to start. People was dropping in the comments, bro, this is a piece of shit. Man, shut the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck. I'm just trying to get rid of this piece of shit. And I listed at 500 because I know people is gonna be lowballing. But big homie said 350. And mind you, I did have higher offers like 380, I think 400, but you know, I was being greedy trying to get 450, and then a week passed and nothing. But then this guy hit me up. He was like, yo, 350. I was like, sure. And then again, I already said, we met up, I sold it, and bada bing bada boom, 350 in the pocket. I also sold some monitor that I don't use anymore for 50 bucks on eBay. So now my budget is $400 for a computer, and I am working on the new project. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. Damn, man, what the so the next build is the CPU is an i7 7700, just like my brother's computer. The graphics card is going to be a 1070 Ti. The power supply is a 850 watt that I got used. And let me tell you this, right? I bought a used computer off eBay, and I just scrapped all the pieces in that into just a new case, and I had to buy some new parts because actually I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm just gonna leave that for the next video. But yeah, I sold this computer for 350, and then I sold the monitor. So 350 plus 50 is 400, and my budget is 400. And in the next video, I'm gonna use that 400 to flip / build another computer. But yeah, shit, keep watching.